Hi, I'm Fuuldrin, and today I have a new video about the Batchat, also called the Batmobile. It's a tier 10 medium French tank, and for some reasons videos including the Batchat on my channel are downvoted. I don't really know why, because it's a fantastic little machine. So again, I will try to make another video and hope that you will like this one. I'm playing with a friend on Halluf, and we're heading for the top left corner. It's the biggest point of confrontation, like A1, A2, B1, B2. It's always where there are the heaviest fights. It's usually reserved for heavy mediums, heavy tanks as well, and tank destroyers. I go there as a Batchat for a few reasons. The first reason is that you can spot some enemy tanks before everyone else. So not only it's good for experience, but also you can light enemies and they will be marked on your map for your allies, so they know where the danger is. And as you can see, since they are caught off guard between those two rocks, you can sneak a few shots in between. Also, I am not too exposed, because there's a possibility on my right to leave the battle as soon as I need, and since the Batchat is a really fast machine, it's not an issue. I mean, if I need to flee, I will flee. The Batchat, especially early on, is not a tank meant to face other tanks. Its value is extremely high, especially in the middle and at the end of the battle. It's an excellent finisher because you have, as you can see, an autoloader, so you have 5 shells and each one of them deals more or less 400 points of damage. So it's not enough to one clip on a tier 10 opponent. When you drive this tank, you need to remember that you have no armor. Not only everyone will pierce you without any problem and anywhere on your tank, but also any enemy that would switch to highly explosive shells will deal tremendous amount of damage to you, and that would include the artillery. I mean, it's fairly common to get one shot by the artillery. This is why I recommend to play it safe early on. I mean, you can take a few shots, it's alright, but you don't want to lose too much of your life. The thing is, my friend is in deep trouble, he is getting circled, and I'm taking more risks than necessary, and this is going to cost us, well, a lot of hit points. So this is a reminder, take the least amount of damage possible early on. So normally I would just back out and try to circle whoever I can circle, but here I'm taking more risks than necessary, at least much more than what I recommend, because my friend was in serious trouble and I was trying to alleviate the pain for him, but well, it's too late. I mean, he's dead, I have almost no life left. I have only 1 shell left in my barrel and I am not reloading on purpose, just because I am going to do again something quite dangerous. But I've seen that all enemies are pushing forwards except this guy, and he is one shot. So I'm just coming towards him and try to finish him off, and well, I missed. This is one of the very few occasions in the game where I should have used the auto aim, because I hit a bump just before I shot him, which means that my gun was aiming upwards at the moment of when I fired, and I missed. Usually the auto aim is not recommended, because as soon as the enemy is moving it will always, well, not anticipate and you will miss. However, this guy was stationary, so I should have used the auto aim. I don't have this reflex, so that was my second mistake in the battle. You can always blame the other tanks when you're taking damage with your Batchat, but honestly the fault is always partly, I mean mostly yours. I've stayed there for too long, I missed a shot that cost me some more life. I mean, for sure, when you play a Batchat you need to play it safe. Always plan a safe escape. It's not shameful to retreat and try to find another angle on opponents when you're in a Batchat, because you're not a heavy tank. You're not this tank that needs to be on the front line and take the hit for the other one. The battle is not lost yet, however it's definitely not looking very good, for 2 reasons. First, we are 2 tanks behind the enemy team. They are winning 7-5. The other issue is that they have many tanks close to our base. They are really they will soon overwhelm our defending tanks, and which means that the base will be open to capture in very short amount of time. My first priority now is to survive, because if he rushes me, he could kill me very easily. I am not sure he knows that I am reloading. I don't want to take the risk this time because I am just one shot. But yeah, first I need to survive. Second, I need either to capture the base or to defend our base. In any case, I need to get rid of this leopard prototype because he can one-shot me and I cannot take the risk to be caught off guard when he spots me. Since our tank destroyer is trying to rush him, I want to go in another direction to make sure he has no chance to escape. Actually, he was not really pointing in my direction, so I took the opportunity to finish him off, and now I feel much safer. Well, almost, because I am spotted. I am in radio range from this E100 in front of me, but again he's not aiming at me. He's probably busy with those 2 tanks below him, so I have some opportunities to take shots at him. I thought he would move up, so I missed one. It's alright, I can still finish emptying my clip. And now it's reloading time again. The problem is that I am now the only one close to the enemy base, and capturing is not an option anymore, because there are 2 enemy tanks capturing our base, which means that I will never have the time to capture myself. I need to go back defend as soon as I can. The mobility and top speed of this tank are really off the charts, especially since I have put ventilation and brother in arms on this tank, and this will make the difference. On the later stage of the game, you have the possibility to relocate almost anywhere on the map, and this can be the difference between a very painful and frustrating defeat or a win. There's only a few seconds left, but I have the element of surprise for me. They will definitely not expect me, not here, so I need to be quick. And yes, finally, the base is almost safe. Well, almost, because there's still this heavy tank and he can still one-shot me. I'm not spotted anymore. I pretend to go on the left, but at the last moment I went on the right, and it surprised him as well, and this leaves me the opportunity to flank him. I mean, I don't care if I missed a few shots, it's alright. I am in his back, he's dead, and now the base is safe. There's still one issue. The artillery, because a splash from this artillery can kill me easily. I have such low life at the moment, so this is why I'm just trying to go left and right, and now I am probably out of danger. So now it's time to hunt the last artillery, and meanwhile I will just make a quick recap about this tank. So its main advantages are its mobility and top speed. They are absolutely incredible. Much better than any other tier 10 medium tank. The burst damage, about 2000 points of damage in a few seconds. It's really high. It's still not enough to take down a medium or heavy tier 10 enemy, so be careful with that, but it's mostly used to finish multiple opponents. You can also, you have a decent view range, I mean, like any other tier 10, so you can be a spotter as well. And if I had any recommendation, I would tell you that you need to be safe at the beginning of the battle, and you need to keep enough HP so you could be useful for the rest of the battle. So be careful about the map and the enemy position, especially when you are reloading, and try to always have a safe route to escape. This will save your life countless time, and you will be able to go back and punish any opponent that has low life, or who's not paying attention to the minimap, or who's just underestimating the number of shells you have left in your clip. So you'll have plenty of opportunities mid-game and end-game. And now finally the artillery is spotted, so it's definitely a win. There's no chance he can kill us all, so it's just a matter of who's going to get first and who's going to get the kill. I'm still afraid that the light is not moving left and right enough, and yeah, he just got killed. So be careful when you're hunting an artillery. As soon as you're spotted, you need to circle. I mean, you don't want to be in the line of fire. So here I'm probably safe because I assume he will be pointing in the other direction. Yeah, it's a case, so it's a free kill. And that's it, victory. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video.